So my name is Ganpati. I have 23 years of experience. So I worked in various large organizations like TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, and so I'm currently working as an AWS architect and a DevOps manager. So basically, I'm certified in AWS for last 10 years. I've been in this field teaching experience for last 10 years. And so last 10 years, I've produced a lot of people, engineers, AWS certified engineers. I've produced people who have got them placements into cloud. Okay, people got placed in companies like Infosys, Accentures, and then IBM. Okay, so that's my overall experience in terms of my what I used to do, right? Now, from a AWS Cloud Associate perspective, uh, I will share you the syllabus in a short while. So basically, this course is designed for about 32 hours. Okay, we will be explaining to you what is cloud computing, what are the features of cloud computing, right? What are the various service models, what are the various deployment models, and then we'll go into the overview of AWS services, and then we'll get into each of these services, core services like IAM, like S3, like VPC, like RDS, and then you have EC2, auto scaling, and then you have load balancing, and then we have auxiliary services like SNS, SQS, right? And then you have CloudWatch. So these are the things which will be covering at a very high level, and certain services will go deep in depth. Since I'm also on the interview panel, so I also will also share my best practices, right? What are the things you could expect from an interview perspective? So there will be a lot of people who want to switch over their jobs from a non-IT to IT. Some could be freshers, some could be from even within IT, traditional stuff could be a desktop engineer, could be infrastructure engineer, could be an application support engineer, and you want to switch over to your AWS, right? So, uh, hello, you're audible. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yes,
No, am I audible, team?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is
Yes, you are
audible.
audible.
Yes.
So this particular 32 hours course is designed such a way. So what are the key things I'll be looking at? For example, you take, I think Shiva Kumar is there. I'm just taking an example of Shiva, right? Or it could be Anthony. So what is that value Anthony will bring onto the table if he's going to join my organization? Right? So in terms of certain things he should already be possessing if he's going to be no, skilled in AWS, right? So I will give you scenario based questions which is going to be reflective of the actual work environment. For example, you work for a retail industry, you're running an e-commerce application, so yeah, I will ask you to design a AWS website which will help you in terms of customers, in terms of auto scaling and load balancing. So scenario based questions is one. Second thing is practical examples. Then also in terms of certification, I will also help you in preparing for the certification, and I will share some documents to you, but I will be sharing those documents only at an individual level basis, not for the entire this one. So I will connect with you individually and I will share those documents. So you have to keep it yourself and then use those documents to get yourself certified. And also you'll have a lot of practical questions. There will be about 400 practical questions, and you can use that to clear your certification. And from a interview standpoint, I will be giving you a lot of scenario based questions based on each topic. As and when we complete topic, I'll give you homeworks. You have to complete the homework and then come back and join the next class. You have to show it to me next class. So it's a 32-hour window. So it's about of course Sharon will share the details. So the unique selling point is one in terms of scenario based questions, two in terms of preparations for certifications. I'll also share a book to you on the 400 questions on practicals. So what are the questions you get to get yourself certified? And also from a interview standpoint, they will ask you from a question of how will you what are the best options available, right? For example, why should I choose a application load balancer? Why should I not choose a classic load balancer, right? And then coming from a Route 53 perspective, which is used for DNS, which is the domain naming service, what are the various routing policies are available? So all of you, as a fundamental for this course, you need to have a free tier account created. So that means this free tier account is applicable to all. The only requirement is you need to give your credit card details at the time of enrollment. They'll deduct 2 rupees, and this 2 rupees gets refunded in the next month. So just to validate that your card is there. So why AWS is asking for a credit card is for free tier comes out with some restrictions. For example, EC2, I can have about 750 hours in a month. I can run an EC2 instance for 750 hours in a month. If I exceed 750 hours, then your credit card gets charged. So as and when we complete your demo, please terminate your respective instances. That is very important. That is one of the fundamental points to make sure that you don't spend anything at all. You learn, you practice, and then you gain the skills, and then you also completely certified. So these are the various things at a very high level, which I have been doing for last 10 years. And last week also, I have one of my student who got selected in Accenture. She got placed in Accenture Bangalore. She is joining as an AWS architect. Okay. She took a course to me. Of course, I'm a freelancer, so I don't have any specific tie-ups. And so I, so she called me and said that that I got placed, sir, and then I'm happy for all the help and support. So that sense of gratification is really helps me, right? There are two people who are highly respected. One doctors, another one are teachers, right? So that's why I'm very passionate about teaching, and I'm confident if you all join this course, it will be very helpful for you. And this is what the trend is. So starting salary itself will start from 5 to 6 lakhs if you're a fresher, if you're looking for a change, and then if you study this course, certify yourself, do some proof of concepts, definitely you can start with 5 to 6 lakhs. And then as and when you move to AWS, you will have a 15-20% minimum year-on-year hike. That is the guaranteed growth minimum, because entire industry is moving towards cloud from a traditional IT services. Okay, so I have summarized at a very high level what is that I've been doing, what is that I will bring value to you. I'm open for any questions.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Is it audible, sir?
Sorry.
Is it audible, sir, my voice?
Audible?
Is it audible, my voice?
Yeah, yeah, tell me.
So before going to start AWS course, like any coding platform or any other technology is needed?
So can you please introduce yourself? What's your name?
Myself, Badrish, sir.
Okay, Badri. So are you a fresher, Badri?
No, sir. Actually, I'm working on SAP technology.
No, 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 no. You don't have to. All we need to know. You should understand what a computer is. You should understand what know what is a PC, what is a laptop. Some fundamental knowledge, right? So you should
Yes, sir.
not come back and say somebody who's working in a non-IT who doesn't know what a computer. Then I have a challenge. I'm sure with this technology era, everybody has got gadgets. Everybody is working from mobile. Everybody they are working from home. Correct? You're right, right?
Yes, sir.
So you should not
Yes,
come
sir.
back to say, Badri should not say, I don't know, sir, what is a PC? I don't know, sir, what is a hard disk? Then it's a problem. You got it
Mm-hmm.
right. At least that fundamental knowledge I'm expecting from all of you.
Okay.
Okay, Badri? Okay.
Yes,
Any
sir.
questions? Any other questions?
Sir, Niketan here.
Who is this?
Hello.
Yeah.
Niketan here.
Niketan, tell
Yeah,
me.
actually, yes, sir. Actually, I'm a BTech degree holder. Actually, I'm having 4+ experience of technical support. Okay. Currently, I'm working for a pharma industry as a technical support coordinator. Okay. So, can you just tell me that if I do the AWS course, how it will help with my experience? it will consider, suppose I'm doing this AWS course, okay, whether they will consider my previous experience, the technical support, because
So I will tell you. So Niketan, so how it will happen is, since I'm also on the interview panel, your overall experience will be considered. Okay. For example, you have 4 years, you're joining AWS course, you spend some time, you do some work, right? And then that experience from an AWS perspective, you can correlate as part of the interview process. Yes, I was not in cloud, but I have gained the knowledge and I have acquired the knowledge. And you can give some sample cases, right? So for example, I went through a course and I was able to do some projects in the course. Okay, we will all be given projects so that you can explain these projects. It is not that necessarily that you have to be in AWS and then come to AWS. People are joining this course to only to enrich their knowledge. So to answer to your question, your 4 years will be considered for overall experience. But as we also will do projects as part of this course, you can showcase this course and tell them, yes, I have a working knowledge on AWS. However, in terms of real production experience, I'm looking for no, an opportunity where I can prove myself. You got it right. So that shows that you have the skill, but you don't have an opportunity to prove, right? This is all demo, right? Demo, it's a test environment on, but in the real environment, if given an opportunity, you will prove yourself. That is the message you need to send to the interviewer. You got what I'm trying to say, Nikita, right? Does this answer
sure,
your
sure,
question?
sure, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Any other question?
usually, yeah, usually in my experience, I'm handling the server also, server database, everything. So, is it related to that server handling and database things? Is it, sir?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
No, no, no. Actually, currently I'm a technical support coordinator. I'm handling the server also.
Correct.
Server enabling, yeah, Active Directory. Then what are the applications they're using? Outlook, Skype, file server.
Yeah.
So many software related applications I'm handling and troubleshooting also. Whatever issues user getting, almost 1,500 users I'm handling.
Okay.
So is this related to this server handling database? So
No,
it's a kind
everything
of
will be
related things.
the only difference, Niketan, is whatever you're doing on premise, because you have a server physically in your premises. This is on cloud. That's the only difference. You still have compute, right? You have a PC,
Oh,
you have a server, right? That server we call it as EC2, which is Elastic Compute Cloud. Then you have a database, correct? You will work on any database, MySQL, it could be Oracle, it could be PostgreSQL, it could be whatever. Now you will have the same database in cloud. That's the only difference. Concepts will still be the same. So the four fundamental principles: compute, storage, right? Networking, and database will still be the same. But only thing is you will be seeing it in a cloud, right? So there are a lot of benefits of moving to the cloud. So if I were to be you, suppose I'm looking for an opportunity in AWS, you have to tell the customer or the interviewer why it is beneficial to move to cloud. So the answer would be there are a lot of reasons to move to cloud. One is I'm saving cost on the capital expenditure, right? I don't have to procure the hardware. Since you're from that background, you know how long it takes to procure a server, correct? High-end servers.
sure,
Then you
sure.
play from the time you take the place the order, preparing the bill of materials, procure, get receive it, set up in the data center, configure it. You look at the time. Here I can spin up an EC2 instance in minutes. You got it right. So these
Yes,
are the things this will come only by experience. See, I have 10 years in cloud experience. You understood, right? Even I'm still now learning because it's an ocean. You understood, right? As we
yes,
speak,
yes.
there are
Yeah.
about 220 services which AWS has introduced. Okay, from the time they started in 2002 till now. Everybody cannot be an expert in all 220 services, but whichever is important for customers, you should be aware. You got it right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I understand.
Any other
So,
questions,
yeah,
team? Yeah.
Subramanya, so I had one question. So, do you cover the cloud risk assessment kind of or cloud security also? as part
No,
of
no.
your post?
Cloud security is outside this scope of this. This is only for cloud solution architect.
So you mean to understand the cloud, what is cloud and what are the services as part of the
And
AWS?
yeah,
Hmm.
and also we will also be touch basing slightly about what is the process you do when you do a migration from on-premise to cloud, right? What kind of assessment you do at a high level, I'll be able to cover it, but that is not part of the course content for certification. Certification is different. Certain
Okay.
things I will be able to teach you what you should focus on when you when you know the objective of you spending money, the objective of you spending effort is either to get yourself certified or to get you placed in AWS. Correct? That's why you're spending all this time. Correct? So for that to happen, I will know what will be the questions an interviewer will ask. You understand? Since I sit on the interview panel, I ask questions. Suppose you are a guy coming to AWS to me for AWS interview. I can really find out whether you have really worked on AWS or not. You got it right. So those things I will help able to guide you so that you can cover those things. And then of course it also requires a lot of effort from you. You have to go practice, spend a lot of time, be dedicated, be committed in the this one. That is the only help I need from each one of you. You got it? It is not that you attend this
Um,
class, you forget it and then gone. So it will not help you and it will not help me as well. I want each one of you in whatever objectives you're joining this course to be successful in this career.
Hi, this is Vinod here. Hello.
Yeah.
I mean, a very similar question what Sundesh is asking. We are from the same background. We are part of a security team in Capgemini. Okay, so we
Okay.
perform ISO 27K audits and risk assessments like that. So as a knowledge in cloud, we have a very less knowledge in cloud. So we are required to learn or expected to learn and perform deliver on cloud audits and security. So since you have massive more knowledge on cloud, so how do you suggest us to move on with to understand the aspects of security and our audit knowledge in the cloud?
See again, AWS security itself is a separate topic. Okay. This
Mm-hmm.
particular course is only for AWS Solution Architect Associate. But having said that, you getting yourself certified and it will help you for your assessment because security is more about finding out what are the vulnerabilities, right? How do you identify the various vulnerabilities? What are the tools you find out, right? And then using that, what what are the hackers will be using, right? So there are so many things are there, right? So the penetration testing, suppose you are working for a customer, right? So you are manage the cloud infrastructure for a customer. The penetration testing for the particular data is owned by the respective customer themselves. So anything in a cloud model, the data is the responsibility and accountability of customer. Anything on data. So the responsibility of us as a service, because we are all part of service provider, correct? Supporting the customer's cloud, correct? Now, as part of this, since you work for Capgemini, this which is also a service provider organization. So basically, we'll be supporting customer data, and you as a cloud security engineer, you will be ensuring that all the vulnerabilities are identified. Different types of vulnerabilities are there, right? And for example, I'm just taking one example as a hypervisor. In hypervisor, you have a type 1 hypervisor, type 2 hypervisor. You know that, right? So in a type 1 hypervisor, you have which is directly connected to the bare metal. It's called as bare metal, directly connected to the hardware. So there, the the what do you say? The possibilities of hacking is less. But if you have operating system, on top of it, you have an hypervisor, which is a type 2 hypervisor, then there is a possibility if somebody gets into that kernel level or at a hardware level, right? Then I can play around with this. I can take control of the entire this one system, right? So I'm just giving an example from a security standpoint on a hypervisor. I understood, right? So if you know this, it will help you from a security standpoint. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, is there any other program where these aspects are covered? I mean, if you know, you can suggest it.
So there is a separate program for cloud security because that is done by ISA Squared. They conduct a
Okay.
separate program on cloud security, which is cloud agnostic certification. This is not related to AWS, it's not related to Google Cloud
Yeah,
or
it's a
Microsoft.
generalized certification.
Generalized thing, yeah. But again, this is the future. AWS is the future. So today, if I have 100 jobs, 80 jobs are only AWS. You understood, right? So 80 jobs was AWS. For this, you need to know what is in EC2 instances, what is a hypervisor, what is a type 1 hypervisor, what is a type 2 hypervisor, what are the difficulties, what are the um, possibilities in which hacker could exploit a vulnerability which could become a risk on later an issue. You understood, right? So as a security engineer, what is the way to prevent that from happening? Correct? So
Okay.
many things are there. This will definitely help you.
So this will be as a base to perform a job on security. I mean, on cloud security.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thanks.
So any other questions, team?
So classes will be on weekdays or weekends?
Now we will come back to you on the classes. Sharon will get back to you on this.
Yeah, hi sir. This
It
is
goes with the majority. What do you want to do? Yeah, tell me. Next question.
hi sir. This is Tabriz, and I'm a BCom student, 2016 pass out,
Yeah.
and I have 3 years experience as a server engineer. So I wanted to know my background. My qualification is BCom, and I do have 3 years experience in server engineer. So which
No,
path should I follow?
no, do you have to follow this path, cloud associate? Because I've done all my roles. I started my career as a hardware engineer, then I moved to a command
Yes.
center. You know command center, right? Then from there I moved to a service desk, and then I moved to various level 1, level 2, both on the application and the infrastructure side. Then I've recently I'm focusing on security as well. So I have the entire gamut of experience across infrastructure, across application, and across security. You understood, right? So since I have been 15, 20 years, 25 years back as a hardware engineer, I know. As a server engineer, I know. The only thing being a server engineer, you don't do and repair at the hardware level, which I used to do 25 years back, right? If there is any hardware issue, you call the vendor, correct, Tabrish?
Yes.
You don't do
Yes.
it, right? So, but I used to do it 25 years back. So I know the pain, I know the challenge, but definitely it will help you. Since you have that background, server is from the compute end of AWS, then definitely it will help you.
Okay.
Any other questions? Sundaresh, Prashant, you're quiet. Niranjan is quiet. Badrish is quiet. Arvind already asked. Badrish, Niranjan, Prashant, Sundaresh.
No, no, yeah, I had asked the same thing. Me and Vinod had the same
Okay,
question. Yeah,
that's fine. Fine.
thanks.
That's it. Nothing, sir. Nothing from my.
Okay, so if nobody has got any questions, then we'll wind up the call. Sharon will get back to you in terms of the class. So among these people, so do you all prefer weekend classes or weekday classes?
Weekends would be fine,
Okay,
Ganpati. Yeah.
fine. So we'll come back to you on the timings and all. Sharon will get. Only thing is that you need to be sincere. That's my only request to you. You're putting a lot of effort. I want all of you to be successful in your career. And the only whether you call me and tell Ganpati I got placed in Accenture, Infosys, I don't expect. But at least if you get selected, I'll be very happy. You understood, no? That is the ultimate thing as part of my teaching experience. Because I've got
Sure.
so many students got placed. So that's my only thing. Be sincere, do a lot of homeworks. Okay, think yourself, assuming that because it's all very competitive world, right? Please understand, it's a very competitive world. If you don't do this, somebody else will do it. but of course you need to have the right trainer. Anybody can teach concepts, right? But who is going to teach you those concepts which will take your career to the next level? That is very important. You got it, right? So you need the right people to guide you. I am there to help you out. I'm reachable on my mobile. My mobile is shared with Sharan. I'm more than happy to help you out. But at the end of the day, we are ensure that you need to do your homework. You need to put in that extra effort. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll
Thanks,
get
Ken.
the recording session.
Yeah, recording. I will share it to. Yeah, I will send it to Sharan on. So yeah.
For every classes we'll get.
Yes. What I will do is I will upload that in a SharePoint, and then Sharan will share that. Right, Sharan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then.
And
Thank you.
weekdays classes, what is the time of that?
Pardon?
For the weekdays classes, timing I wanted to know.
No, we will come back to you on the timings because Sharan will individually speak to you and
Okay,
then
okay.
find out a common time. Okay, and we'll come back to you on that.
Fine, sir.
Okay. All the wish
Okay.
you all the best. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.